I guess one question I have for you, you and I speculated at the end of the trial as to what the next 6 months might look like for Amber. Tell me how you feel about the way the last few months since the trial have gone for her.
I mean, she can't be in a good place. There's the latest bit of news that I've seen is that her PR team have been threatened to be removed from Twitter if they continue the abuse. Like they've been called out for targeting people on Twitter, and they've been given a 2-week warning that if they don't stop, that they're going to be, them and anyone associated to the company are going to be removed. Because
you're talking about Christopher Boozy's site, right? The one that went after, a number of people and for using hashtags too much and stuff like that. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Bot Sentinel. Talk about Bot Sentinel, right?
I am talking about Bot
Okay,
Sentinel.
cool. That's cool. So Bot Sentinel is getting in some way has gotten reprimanded by Twitter for what? What did they like? What specifically?
For targeted harassment on Johnny Depp supporters.
Like listing them and stuff.
Yeah, dude, like the 200 people, but Amber Heard remember the 200 people that she submitted to the court. Is like, I want all the identities of these fucking people.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's just a little funny that those 200 people are the ones that have been getting, tagged, hashtagged, and harassed by Bot Sentinel. So Gucci gang, baby.
Yeah.
Fires of justice are breathing down, and to be honest, everything that's going on in the last 6 months, never mind the last 6 months, the last 2 years, when has Amber Heard had a win? Since even the English trial thing didn't, it went the Sun newspaper's way, but that wasn't a win for her. That looked real bad, and it brought her dirty laundry out to the public. So it's been an uphill battle for her for the last 2 years. Never mind the last 6 months. Ever since she lost this last thing, dude. I mean, if she wasn't so unpleasant, you would feel sorry for her. She's got the newborn baby or the year-old. God only knows who's taking care of that poor child. But did you see that article where Eve Barlow saying her entire day is taken up by tending to Amber Heard's PR, her social? Yeah, your man E-Hacker covered it. She was saying, I find it, she says she finds it difficult for people not to realize that she has her own life also. And she fights for her own time in a day because most of her time is taken up by Amber Heard's PR, her legal affairs. So she was going for sympathy. Like my entire day is taken up by Amber's legal things, Amber's PR team. And then she turned it into and helping Amber not feel suicidal. I was like, wait, what the fuck is going on here?
I think it's a game. Seriously, it's a game. For Eve Barlow, it's a great way, I guess, of getting attention, or I don't know, maybe she really is wrapped up emotionally with Amber Heard. I don't know, but that is bizarre.
What about if Eve Barlow is doing to Amber Heard what Amber Heard did to Johnny Depp? What if, because Eve Barlow's got herself in quite a position right here, all right? Amber Heard's has to be isolated and can't be heard from right now, okay? Because she just makes things worse for herself. So Eve Barlow is being this de facto thing, the linchpin in her entire existence, just like all of Amber Heard's clout, fame, and alleged success. Like all the endorsements deals were because, oh, you're Johnny Depp's girlfriend. Oh, you're Johnny Depp's wife. Fuck, bro. And now all of Eve Barlow's existence is, oh, you're Amber Heard's girlfriend. You're Amber Heard's mouthpiece. You're running Amber Heard's legal interactions, her PR. Oh, and you're the one that's picking her up and make her feel good when she's sad? Well, fuck, dude. Isn't that a position of power for poor little Eve to be in? Because then the second Amber takes a misstep with Eve, she's fucked.
Interesting. No, you're right.
All have to do is go, oh, hang on. Yeah, all that stuff. Amber Heard is an abuser. Look, she just beat the shit out of me in a hotel room in Berlin. Look at my done.
Eve has got to, just by mere fact of her proximity to Amber Heard over the last several years, a couple of years or so, she has got to have stuff on her. And I think you're exactly right. She really is in a position kind of a power over Amber Heard for whatever that's worth. And it's still worth a bit. But if she just stopped supporting her, it wouldn't even require, I think you're right. Like she could do something dramatic or whatever, right? But even if she just stopped supporting her, Amber Heard, really, she is Amber Heard's only mouthpiece. And her support, she's like one of the only credible people left supporting Amber Heard. Now, I know that, like, you and I might not think she's credible, but like, she's a good writer. She's esteemed to some degree as a journalist and stuff. And so, like, if she goes, I mean, really, who does Amber have besides Shane Communications to defend her? So I think it's a really good
She's
point.
spending the last of her Johnny Depp money on. The thing about the Eve Barlow connection, though, is like, how about this? Eve Barlow gets beaten up by Amber in a hotel. Amber gets arrested. This is after they've allegedly been married. Then Amber's in prison, takes all the money to Israel. And then Amber can't even touch her own money because it's in Israel and she's locked up. Doubly fucked. Huh?
It sounds like that sounds like a crazy next chapter in this saga. And I would say that it's crazy, but and it won't happen. But you know what? We've seen so much craziness so far. I put nothing out of the realm.
Well, wait, do you not think it's ticking? I would have said that it's an inevitability. Like,
well, I do think it's inevitable that Eve turns on her in some way, or they have a falling out.
In the timeline, because, dude, there's no covering up what Amber Heard is, and there's no covering up that that mind and that aggression. All right. So at some point, some feathers are gonna, like, the time is gonna stretch just like an elastic band, and eventually that elastic band is gonna snap. Okay. And I could just see the two of them. They're going to be in a hotel room it's just that little bit. It's not the Ritz. It's just that little bit lower, more affordable hotel room. There's going to be too much drink, too much drugs. The attitudes are going to be off, and shit's going to fucking kick off. Now, that might happen once. That might happen twice. That might happen 3 times. But at some fucking point, Eve Barlow is going to start going, hang on a fucking second here, because she has done a great disservice to her own credibility. Like you said, Eve Barlow is a great writer. I read the stuff of hers that you sent me. Thank you very much. I've interacted with Eve on the DMs. She's a clever girl. She's a smart, well-educated girl. God bless. She could be a role model to girls and women, the kind of role model that Amber wishes she could be. But the thing about that is, all these tweets and all this being involved with Amber Heard and the way she is being banned from the court for falsifying evidence, dude, that doesn't look good on her resume. You know what I mean? And all these tweets, those tweets last forever. You can pull that shit up anytime. Like, she is playing a dangerous game. She's sacrificing her own credibility and career on the back of this. So I just see it as a ticking time bomb of, like, no, dude, like, Amber Heard is getting the way better deal out of Eve Barlow. And Eve Barlow is the one with all the power,
And I think it's really interesting to think about that relationship and examine it in terms of what the end game will be, because who knows if it will go down as you've said. But I think that you bring up 2 points that are really interesting here that are inevitabilities.